Hey, I'm Patrick Hayden with the Kentucky Gun Company. Historically, our company has pretty much sold firearms that shot, centerfire, rimfire shells, not so much air guns. But what you probably don't know is last year we actually hired an air gun expert, and coming up this year you're going to start seeing a lot more air guns on our website and in our store. I mean, you'll be able to come into our store and handle 200 to 300 different air guns, which, there's not a whole lot of places you can do that. So, and going forward, Benjamin has introduced a new rifle. You will see it in our store. Tell us about this new rifle.
All right, well, so this is our 357 Bulldog. Pulled out a couple of pellets here to show you the difference between our 1.7, 22, 25, and 357. So 1.7 is good for hunting something with feathers on it, basically. Pigeon, starlings, pest. 2's been the traditional pest gun for squirrels up to 30, 40 yards. 25 brings you out to 75 yards, but the 357 really brings it into a whole new level of game. We've had a hunter, Ian Hartford, out in Africa this year shooting a hartebeest and a wildebeest with it. There's been a bunch of deer taken with it. With the 357, I've shot a 200-pound hog. So it's a solid bullet construction. Nosler's making this with the ballistic tip on it. It's essentially a 38 special sort of energy.
So what kind of speed is this guy producing?
So this will be around 100 or 750 feet per second. For 10 shots, you get around 170 foot-pounds at it. So some of the features on it, it's called the Bulldog because it's a bullpup style. The magazine is behind the trigger. It's a side lever cock, which because of the power of this gun, it really eases the loading. It's a single shot, one shot at a time. It has an excellent trigger for a bullpup, which suffers from a poor trigger sometimes. But it's a two-stage trigger, 3 pounds. It's non-adjustable. The safety is inside the trigger guard, so you push it forward, sort of an M1 Grand or a Mini 14 style. Push it back for on. There's a gauge on here to show you the pressure. This is a pre-charged pneumatic, so that means you have to have a scuba tank, either carbon fiber or one of our high-pressure hand pumps to fill this up.
Gotcha. And most experienced air gunners already have that, so it's nothing new.
So it's obviously got enough rail on it to mount pretty much anything. Right now we have a bipod on it and our 3 to 16 scope. And, I think you'll going to enjoy shooting it.
So we'll go shoot it, but educate me and educate the viewers. You talked about taking this deer hunting and so forth. What is, what's a range for this?
It's zeroed at around 50 yards. It's good out to around 80.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of like archery hunting. It doesn't have the extended range, but it's also a good thing when you're shooting. When you got 4 different calibers to choose from, you could pick the tool you need for the right job, right?
Sure.
For coyote in a small area where you really can't shoot a centerfire, this is a good option.
Let's shoot it.
All right, let's go. When it's empty, you got a red dot. When 5 in there, you got the green dot.
Okay. 5-round rotary mag. So just push forward on it.
Put that home. The safety's on. Now we're 45 yards is where I've got it sighted in, so that's where the telephone pole is laying down.
Okay.
There's 2 sandbags. The one on the right's got a spinner.
Okay.
That goes this way. That's my favorite target here.
Cool.
Hey, behind the line!
Cool, so we're at 45 yards right now.
So at 35 yards there's these 3 sandbags, right, with the square ones?
Right.
To the right of that 35 yards, a red one. That's a little tighter target.
Okay.
And then there's 3 lollipops there. The big, the big 12 inchers or whatever they are. The farthest one's at like 90 yards. If you hold the fourth mill dot down, that's where it's sighted.
Okay.
So you'll just be able to hear it. It doesn't react. But
Gotcha.
go.
Cool.
Actually, I can see it move a bit.
Yeah. Awesome. When is it going to be shipped or start shipping?
We're going to be shipping in a month.
Okay. It's going to be starting shipping in a month. MSRP of roughly $9.95. It's got the 5-shot rotary mag, 357 caliber. As always, you can find this gun on our website at kygunco.com.